How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connected on Monday, February 13th, as we give this video to you around this time. I think we won our free pick yesterday. Hopefully, we'll get you another free pick winner for you today. We came with you and said that Jalen Hurts over the 32.5 attempts, which was correct. We also gave you Jalen Hurts over 20.5 completions, which was also correct as well. Hopefully, we'll get you a nice YouTube Premium winner today. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports Indian Cowboys. And not only that, we went 2-0 on the Super Bowl for our fourth straight winning Super Bowl as well. We'll try to make it 5 straight winning Super Bowls. We gave you the 7 unit on the Chiefs and also the 4 unit on the over for a nice 7-3 NFL playoffs. Close over plus 1,400. But hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboys been around for, this is my podcast. Indian Cowboys has been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in Biostatistics, and that's how these algorithms work. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiv or Indian Cowboy. Our next best selections are our YouTube Premium selections, which give you 2 extra thoughts every single day, all for just $20 a month. It is our teaching channel where we teach you how to look at games and how to fish. So, and in addition to that, if you want even more content, and then our final best selections are our video that you are watching right now with our free picks and leans. And if you want even more content, hop onto our Twitter, has our consensus reports, our trends and late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports as well. All right, what do I need to tell you? Yeah, great Super Bowl, 2-0 Super Bowl to finish the season. Very happy, and 7-3 playoffs for back-to-back winning playoff seasons. Excited about our prospect today, 7-unit NBA selection at 8-10. 15-4 college basketball run, 19-6 college basketball run. Down day in the NBA yesterday. College basketball, we went 1-1-1. If Temple would have come through, it would have been 2-1 day, but it was a push. And again, winning Super Bowl, happy about that. NHL was starting to pick things up here, back-to-back winning days in the NHL now. We took the Kraken yesterday and ended up winning 4-3. 3-unit selection to the Canucks and Wings for 3 straight winning days. As it relates to the NBA, 13-8 run for plus 1990, 7-unit selection today. We are 3-0 in Orlando Magic game, so excited about that. 4-unit selection on UNC and Miami in college basketball, 15-4, 19-6 run there. Football, 7-unit selection with the Chiefs and the 4-unit selection on the over. We couldn't have pegged it better. 4-unit selection on Monday. In soccer today between Liverpool and Everton. That is going on right now. We are on the over in that game, and we'll see what happens there. We did come off a nice winner on a 4-unit on Toluca over on Sunday. And MMA was a 4-1 plus 15-27 unit winner on Saturday. All right. I am going to finish this video for you, and then I'm going to do a live show, and then I'm going to release YouTube Premium after this video, then do a live show for about 10-15 minutes on the regular channel, and then I'm going to do a live show just for YouTube Premium as well. So I'm going to put out a lot of content today, all right? As far as your free play is concerned today, and those live shows, we talk about extra ball games and extra content for you. But your free play today is, I'm going to take West Virginia plus the points here. I believe you can find West Virginia at plus 7, which I saw earlier. Now it's hovering around plus 6.5, and I think West Virginia can win this game outright, so I'm going to take them. Baylor rolls in as a 7-point or now 6.5-point favorite. It was 7. Baylor's the 12th ranked team in the country, and yet they're only favored by 6.5 or 7 points against West Virginia. And it's because West Virginia had a horrible game against Texas where they were routed 60-94. This team only lost to Baylor by 5 points earlier this year at home. I think West Virginia can bounce back here. They are 4-0 ATS coming off a straight-up loss. They're a good team on the bounce back with Coach Hudgens. They're coming off one of their worst losses of the year. And if you look at the metrics, they're still a top 20 offense and a top 50 defense. And I think West Virginia hangs tough today. YouTube Premium is between Texas and Texas Tech, which I love very much, and Maryland Eastern Shore and Howard. Your other additional games today is I like the Pelicans plus the 2. I know it's crazy to go against Oklahoma City here, but without McCollum, I think what happens is the Pelicans unite for one game. The OKC is 1-3-1 ATS after a straight up win. I think what happens here is the Pelicans, obviously they got to make a run because the Mavericks making moves and they've got similar records. They need to do well. New Orleans had lost to Cleveland, but they had beaten Atlanta, Sacramento, and the Lakers, and they barely lost to Dallas. So New Orleans isn't a bad team. Oklahoma City beat the Lakers and the Blazers. I think they have a letdown here. Without McCollum, I just think the Pelicans come out a little bit more focused, and I like the Pelicans plus the points here. I also like Dallas minus a 7.5. Tough game for Dallas against Sacramento. They were on the road, and they were favored by 1, and they lost. It's going to take some time for them to get used to Irving and Doncic both handling the ball. Both those guys had fabulous games in their last game, and Dallas is 7-1 ATS against winning teams of late. I do think they'll probably bust out here and probably win by 10. We have them covering by about 2.5 points. But it is tough to take Dallas these days because they are such a public team now. But I think that coming off that loss, they played pretty well here, and I think they bust out here. They got to get it together fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if they win. Finally, I like the Nets plus 2.5 and a surprise against the Knicks here. Remember, the Nets might end up going to the playoffs this year, and this team is still this team is still above 500, so they likely will go to the playoffs. They had to, they lost the fourth quarter, 25-16 against Philly in their last game, and they were up by 4 heading into the fourth quarter in that game. They were playing pretty well. So this is a team that's, you have to be surprised that the Nets are only a small dog here coming on the road. But the Nets actually played really well against Philadelphia, even with the fact that Dinwiddie and Simmons both had horrible games. They nearly won that game. The Nets are 4-0 ATS off of a straight-up loss as well. That is your free pick video today. YouTube Premium, 2 great thoughts between Texas and Texas Tech, and Maryland, Eastern Shore, and Howard. I'll have that to you in 5 minutes. I will do a live show for you in about 15 to 20 minutes for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to do a live show for YouTube Premium as well. So we're going to try to get out a lot of content today. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you tomorrow.